What's up guys, Mike from Rockville, and today we are looking at the RPA12, which is a professional power amplifier. Now this thing is a beast, but before I get into anything, let me show you what this can do. Alright, so we're all set up with the RPA12 here. I have a passive PV mixer running my iPhone into the RPA12. I have 4 speakers here. They're all SPGN 258s. They're all 8 ohm speaker. So I'm running them in parallel to a 4 ohm load to each channel on the RPA12. Let's go ahead and listen to what this sounds like. Alright, here we go. So the first thing you probably noticed from the demo is this thing is an absolute powerhouse. So let's talk about the specs. At 8 ohms, you're getting 500 watts per channel. At 4 ohms, you're getting 700 watts per channel. And there is a way that you can combine channel A and B in a bridge mode to get 1400 watts. So let's talk about everything that's on this unit, and let's start with the front panels. So you have your traditional on and off switch. Right when you turn it on, you'll notice the beautiful LCD display. On the LCD display is channel A and B and 2 different things that it's measuring. So the first thing is decibel levels. So you see if I turn channel A, you're gonna see the numbers keep changing. And this just gives you perfect control so you can line them up and make sure you're outputting at the same volume. The other thing you're going to see is temperature, and that's just so you can measure how hot you're running each channel. On the left and right of the LCD display, there are LED indicators that let you know what's going on each channel. So there's a clip LED which will illuminate if you are sending a clip signal to that channel. There's a signal LED which will illuminate when you're playing music or sending signal to that channel. And then you have a protect indicator. On the sides of the RPA12, we have our rack ears for this 2U unit so you can rack mount it. All right, let's take a look at the back now. Channel A and B both have combo jacks, which is really useful because it accepts XLR and 1/4 inch cables. We also have link outputs which allow you to send signal through the power amp to an active subwoofer or another power amp if you need even more juice. This switch over here allows you to toggle between 3 different modes. So the first mode is stereo, which is a traditional left and right signal. So if you have a stereo mix of something, everything on the left side of your mix is going to go to one channel, and everything on the right side of your mix is going to go to another channel. If I switch it from stereo to parallel, now I'm running the system in a dual mono fashion, which just means everything that is coming out of one speaker is exactly the same as the next speaker. Now there's also a bridge mode, so if I switch it onto bridge mode, that just means that the RPA12 is combining channel A and B for a total of 1400 watts of power. So right next to the mode switch is a crossover switch. So all the way to the left is a bypass, which means you're sending a full range. If you go over here, it's a 160 hertz crossover. And then if you go all the way to your right, it's actually an 80 hertz crossover. To the right of this is a fan, which I have to say is really quiet for something that puts out so much power. Over here, we have our speaker outputs for channel A and B. We have our terminals that accept bare wire, or you can use a banana connector to go right in. And then of course there is speak on. And at the end we have a replaceable fuse. And then of course the power cable. So the RPA12 is an absolute beast when it comes to a power amplifier. You can literally run a whole rig off of this alone and still have some watts to spare. This gives us a lot of flexibility with what we can do with the RPA12. You can run 2 speakers off of it, or 4 speakers like we did in the demo, 1 subwoofer off of it, or because the RPA12 is so powerful, you can run 2 subwoofers off it. You can use it in a professional setting, whether you're a traveling DJ, or you have a music club, or maybe you have a large venue that you want to power your speakers with for a big crowd. So if you're looking for a powerful, reliable, and professional power amplifier for your setup, look no further than the RPA12 by Rockville. If you liked what you saw in this video, leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. As always guys, I'm Mike from Rockville. I'll see you next time.